What's up, Lite Nation? So, if you've seen the other video where I might have bought a stolen Jeep Liberty, I have 2 more Jeep Liberties that I'm picking up. Do you guys think I'm gonna be in the doghouse for this? Because I'm hiding it from her and I'm not giving her this footage until I've bought all the Jeeps that I want. So, to get away from her this time, I've got Pam, I got her Bronco and the 32 that you see in the yard, and I'm helping Chris and Pam move up to Salt Lake. They're right there. We have new furniture and stuff being delivered to the new house, so Brittany had to stay behind for that, and it was a perfect excuse for me to get away from her for the day, come up to Salt Lake where I found 2 more Jeep Liberties, which I'll haul back on the trailer and then take over to a friend's property and drop off there. Even these guys don't know what's going on. I'm just helping them. All right, so I'm gonna drop these off and then I'm gonna head over and pick up hopefully the first one. Hopefully the condition of them is kind of nice, but I'm trying to buy all these for $3 grand or under is my goal. Any guesses on what the heck I'm doing, why I'm buying Jeep Liberties, and why I'm trying to spend so little? What am I gonna do to them? What am I gonna do with them? Go ahead and guess. These 2 I don't think are stolen. That first one, I still haven't even checked yet. I have the title, the keys, and the car. It was just super sketchy. So if you haven't seen that one, you can go back and watch that one. That was a super weird deal. These ones, the people seem fine. Part of the problem is the steering wheel's locked. The wheels are locked to the right, and it doesn't run. I don't think it has brakes. It doesn't have anything, so yeah.
You throw a tantrum. You're never satisfied with what you have. Every day's an off day.
All right, so here's number 2. It's actually quite a bit sweeter looking than the other one. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's pretty nice. Has a bit more miles, so this one's got 215,000 on this one. The other one's like 160 or 170, but this one's looks like it's better taken care of. Don't know what we're doing with wheels and tires yet. They're saying everything's good on this one. It actually looks pretty clean. Oh look, yeah, he's popping things open. Oh, it has power and heated seats? Oh man, this is fancy. This is super fancy. All right, let's pop the hood and see. Make sure we don't have anything going on weird under the hood or under the car. I got a little moisture under here, maybe a little oil leak, but that's whatever. See, these look not torn or anything. So there might be like a small leak of something, but nothing bad. Oh, these tie rods are kind of funky.
This thing's got nothing on the rover.
Chris is here, Pam's here. I guess I told them what's going on. Well, sort of. They just know I'm out here buying cars. Ah, it's got a cold air intake. Sweet. Got a little suction noises going on. I don't see anything terrible. You haven't had any issues with it at all? It looks like it's got a semi-new battery, yeah?
It sounds like a dream. It's got a little bit of the grind with the starter or something when you first kick it on, but I just got used to where I started just before it stopped, does that.
So yeah.
Okay, so it might need a starter, maybe? I don't know.
Ignition,
We'll
radio
see.
all the way up, and then start it.
Definitely the couple things you want to check, of course, is just coolant. Like, make sure the overflow actually has coolant in it, so you're not buying a car that, maybe there's a leak and there's no coolant in it. And check the oil, right? Make sure that somebody's not driving around with no oil in it. So I checked the coolant, it's there, and this is this the is this the engine oil? Or is this the rear diff? Like, what? It's still going. Oh my God. Look at this. And looks like we're good. Well, let's drive her around for a second and just make sure there's no weird noises or anything going on, and see what happens. All right, let's crank. Oh, I hear what you mean. So you gotta you just gotta be ready to turn it off. It's actually pretty nice in here. Maybe this will be mine. You've been gone one
I'm
week
new to this
and all of a
filming
sudden.
thing. Last time I was in a Liberty, it was with Wes from Next Venture. And we were doing like 60 or 70 down Metal Masher, trying to catch up with a group. Scary deal.
Brakes are like hard. Like there's there's no vacuum assist. Like it's like the brake booster's bad.
He's trying to kill me too. Every time I get in a Liberty, they try to kill me.
Oh wow, there's no brakes. I mean, there is, but there's not.
I don't know, they felt pretty good to me.
I feel them.
Let's go, bro. Four-wheel drive. There's part time.
Just yank it into low.
Overdrive button.
Turbo engaged. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, because I'm okay. You drive it. Then
I'm
you
not driving.
Yeah.
I don't have to drive it. It's not mine.
You're gonna drive it.
You're the driver.
Let's see what it feels like to hit. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. Baja 1000, here we come.
I mean, Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's try four low. Make sure. I mean, we got to make sure it goes into 4 low, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at all the crumbs that came out.
Oh, it's never been in 4 low.
It's never been there. Pushing right through the brakes.
That's what I'm saying.
So maybe it needs a booster.
What would make the brakes hard? Just a booster?
Lack of booster.
Yeah.
Or it's leaking inside of the booster. No, it won't. Well, it's a Liberty. It won't do a brake stand if you tried.
The other one will.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, the other one's actually, for some reason, feels like it's got a bit more pep off the line than this one.
Yeah, but this one's got a cold air intake. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's true. I can't hear it, though. I mean, what do you think? Just pay the guy?
Just pay the guy.
$2,800. I want to just smash a curb, but it's not mine yet.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. That was a bump. Speed bump. Sounds great.
The run's good.
Yeah, Rover? You can hear everything under that thing. Click, click, click. This thing drives way better than Rover.
Oh, I should have just pulled it up over there. Oh, we can go rock crawling right here. So from what I understand, and I don't know how to tell, some of these came with a limited slip. I forget what they call it, but they're supposed to be good in sand and like mud, but the minute you put it on a rock, it doesn't have enough lock to it.
It doesn't ratchety?
Yeah, it doesn't actually like lock up on rocks, so we'll have to do something about that. I wonder what we could do. Lincoln locker?
We have a welder.
Miller locker? A Lincoln locker?
Miller locker.
A Miller locker?
Miller locker.
Miller locker.
Miller locker.
Miller locker. We'll do a Miller locker on it. You guys ever heard of the Miller locker? No? Well, we'll show you when we get to the shop. So the e-brake didn't work as well as I thought. So I was like pulling it, trying to go, and it didn't go. And if you look, they're drums. So now we just know we got to rip it a little bit harder. Have any of you guys ever rented a car, like got a rental car and got the insurance on it and just treated it like you don't care? There's a little hint for you. Maybe that's a little hint.
I did about 15 years ago when I worked for a company. Yeah, it went back with like 3 wheels.
Yeah. Anyway, got the title to a shiny new Liberty, baby. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning because the next person had to be to work and I have to meet him by 7. This is not my favorite. Stayed the night with Chris and Pam last night. At least it's on my way back. I'm not a 6 in the morning person. I'm sure a lot of you who watch do have early morning jobs, but when you don't, it makes it kind of difficult because we're late night people. Like we're up till usually midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so 6 a.m. is very early for us. But either way, hopefully the sun starts coming up. It's starting to come up a little bit. That way I can actually see the car before buying it. Well, that sucks. It's a really nice car. It's really clean inside, really clean outside. So that guy right there. But everything was leaking. The power steering was leaking. The coolant was leaking. There was oil leaking. Like that one was, it's crazy how nice the outside is and the inside. The interior was super clean. I didn't want to film because once I saw stuff, I didn't want to like add any insult to injury or something. I mean, I'm hours away from home, meant to pick it up, obviously. I have the money right here. Oh, the guy's coming back. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, hello?
My friend.
Yeah.
My cousin said if you give me 2,200, he will give it to you.
It's a lot to fix. I mean, I'd have to take it somewhere and have him, and I don't even know what's all wrong just looking at it in the parking lot.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because there's oil on the bottom of the oil pan and the power steering's leaking, the coolant's leaking. Like if I just don't know. Like I don't, it's just a lot for,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm looking for some cheap ones, but like,
Sure, that makes sense.
yeah, I'm sorry. I really wanted to get it, but I just leaks everywhere and I can't have that even in my driveway. Like it's just too much. It's leaking a lot. If you get under there and look when you see it.
No, you good, dog. Drive safe.
Okay, take care. All right, thank you. I always feel so bad. I mean, I'm the one that's 4 hours away from home. I mean, I met him in a parking lot that's like 5 minutes from his house, but I know what it's like when you want to sell something and you think it's sold, you think you have the money, and so then it weighs on my conscience like, oh, I should just buy it. It's just too much. I wish I could have filmed and shown you. I just didn't. I'm just not like that. I just can't. You can't do that. And they dressed up the whole engine. Like they sprayed it and they armor-alled it so everything looks nice and fresh. But the second I got underneath it, the oil pan, power steering, coolant, like it's literally leaking every fluid there is. That was a nice one too. That was really good. I guess back to the internet. Worst case, I'll just head home now. There was a couple more up here. I guess I can try to hit somebody up right now. But there was a one for $1,500 and he swears everything's good on it. I don't know why it's only 15. I mean, the body's really rough, which I don't care about. But he says it runs great and there's no other issues. But it's an hour out of the way, so it's an extra 2-hour drive. And if I could do that and that one sucks, then that sucks. That's a whole lot of wasted time. This was at least on my way. So, all right, I'm gonna get on the internet and see if I can't find another one. If not, we'll just, I'll find another one later. All right, so back at my buddy's house, dropping this baby off. I don't think we got underneath it. So let's jump under here real quick. And, okay, no skid plate on this either. So I started looking online about the skid plates and very few of them had them, but some did. Yeah, no skid plate, no TK skid plate. And I was really hoping it has at least a gas tank skid plate and no gas tank skid plate. All right, so this is, I gotta look in the future. Although I don't feel like people that own these are gonna know if it has a skid plate or not. Like they're gonna look at the gas tank and be like, oh yeah, there's a skid plate. I mean, I guess I could ask them to take photos for me. But I'm also trying to buy these super cheap. It would be nice if it did have the skid plate options, because that would be less work or money and time and all that kind of good stuff. But this one's a lot nicer by a lot than the first one. And this was basically almost the same price. I think it was like $200 difference, and this one's quite a bit nicer. The interior is way nicer. The paint's way nicer. The headlights don't look like they've been in a fire, although it looks like they've did the buffing, cleaning up of them. But yeah, all right, so that's Jeep Liberty number 2. Maybe a few of you guessed right in the comments, maybe you didn't, but what am I doing with these guys? Let me know what you think we are doing with these wonderful Jeep Liberty KJs. If anybody has any stock wheels for these, let me know. If you have any spare parts, let me know, because I need 16s, and I'll tell you why in a future video. But I need the stock 16s or any 16s. These are 17s. The first one I got, the guy put 15s on it. 17s will work, 15s won't work. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all of your Lite Brite Nation merch and decals at LiteBriteStudios.com. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm parking it over here by the other one, and I think I already bottomed out. There was just a couple little rocks. Yeah, I was going over some of these little rocks and I'm like, did I already? Yep, that's already, oh, that's into the diff. Holy crap, that's how easy it is to hit this rock is literally no bigger than a curb and it's already in the front diff. Oh my goodness. That one too, where's that one? That one's not hitting. That one is. Wow, man, I thought IFS was supposed to be the thing, but not when you have, so it's, I think it's a Dana 30 aluminum front diff, but it hangs so low. Oh my goodness, this is maybe my idea is not so great. Oh well, on to the next one. Let's buy the next one. They're piling up. They're piling up. So I'm coming curious. Any guesses on what's going on? Any guesses on, get hold the phone down, there's cops everywhere over here. I'm assuming there's an 18-wheeler truck. Oh man. That sun is terrible. Hold on, give me a second, because I'm trying not to get pulled over recording. That would be silly. All right, so, geez, that's